Job creation will be the biggest challenge for Indian policymakers as India's young population continues to grow. According to analysts, India needs to create at least 70 million new jobs over the next 10 years, but only 24 million jobs are likely to be created.
Each year, 15 lakh Indians become engineers in India and 70% of them are unemployed. You might feel that this unemployment issue is only in the average, below average or tier 3 colleges, but that is not the case. According to the disclosures made under the Right to Information Act by IIT Kanpur alumnus, a staggering 38% of the recent IIT graduates are unemployed across all the 23 IITs. In fact, management from 𝗵𝗵𝗏 is publicly seeking support and help from its alumni to come on campus and hire their students. In fact, recently TCS was not able to fill 80,000 of the jobs that they wanted to hire students for because of the skill gap. Why does this skill gap exist? Guys, there are multiple reasons of this skill gap, but I can broadly classify them under 3 main categories. Number 1, curriculum. Most of these engineering institutes have a very outdated curriculum where they are teaching students outdated, irrelevant and redundant stuff which is not required in the real world. I mean, people have moved towards big data, machine learning, LLM, artificial intelligence, whereas these colleges are still teaching basic stuff. In fact, they're making their students write code on a piece of paper. Secondly, exposure. Most of these colleges basically want to fill up their real estate by giving admissions and then locking students for the next 4 years and enjoying all the fees that these students are going to pay them. No industrial visits, no international exposure, no student-led fests and competitions. Thirdly, zero peer learning. Sadly, so many of the students join such colleges because of their poor performance in JEE exams and lack of awareness, and then lose all the motivation to do well. Then for the next 4 years of their life, they only indulge in subpar conversations and start chasing short-term dopamine such as parties, alcohol and whatnot. Now guys, enough on the problem statement. What is the solution? To be very honest, this problem is very large and it cannot be solved overnight. But 2 people that I know of who are very consciously solving this problem is Siddharth Maheshwari and Nishant Chandra. Both of them are the alums of IIT Roorkee and together they've started the Newton School of Technology. Newton School of Technology was started in the year 2023 and they basically offer a residential 4-year degree called BTECH in Computer Science and Artificial Intelligence. Currently they have 2 campuses. One is the 𝗏𝗏𝗏 campus in Delhi NCR and the second is 𝗂𝗏𝗏𝗏 campus in Pune. Fortunately guys, I have been very lucky that I have taken tour of both their campuses and put up on my YouTube channel. Please go through the videos of both the 𝗏𝗏𝗏 campus and the 𝗂𝗏𝗏𝗏 campus. In case you haven't watched those videos, I will definitely be putting the link in the description below. One of the good things that I genuinely like about the Newton School of Technology are their campuses. Because their campuses are very huge with very good classrooms, auditoriums, labs, sports arenas, open area and whatnot. I personally feel that having a good campus builds an environment which then forces people to holistically develop. Stop. I know by this time you guys might definitely have this question in your mind that hey Kavach, in today's time there are so many of these new age BTech colleges, engineering colleges that have opened up. How do we choose and decide which one we should go for? Guys, this is a very good question. In fact, I myself asked this question to the co-founder of Newton School of Technology and this is what he had to say. Siddharth, in today's time there are so many of these new age institutes that are coming up. What is Newton School of Technology doing different?
I think the biggest thing that we have done is we have brought an industry to the campus itself. Our curriculum is completely industry oriented. What it means is we teach students coding from day 1, computer science from day 1. By the end of first year itself, they are able to make full-fledged projects which can work at scale. They are getting summer internships at an average stipend of 30,000 per month. They have cleared GSOC, which is a very prestigious thing. They have made it to ICP regional and even there they've beaten many IIT, IIIT 3rd and 4th year team. So that kind of stuff our students are able to pull off in the first year and that's because of curriculum. Our curriculum is a combination of 3 things. One, we have strong emphasis on computer science. So that's a primary thing that we do. Second, artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is the thing of future. So in computer science, our students would be able to create their own versions of Uber, Ola clone or websites like Netflix and things like that within the college itself. So that's something that is part of the curriculum. Third, we have a minor in entrepreneurship where students will not just learn how to subjects about entrepreneurship, for example product management, user experience and things like that. They'll actually build a startup in parallel. So that is the kind of impact that we have created, and we also have a seed fund of 1 crore which students can utilize to build their own startups. So curriculum is very revolutionary. We don't teach physics, chemistry, things like that. We focus a lot on computer science, AI, and entrepreneurship. All our faculty are people who have been in the industry. They have been software developers in companies like Microsoft, Google, Amazon, and so many more companies. We also have a lot of visiting faculty from places like, some of the top universities like Stanford, MIT, IIT Delhi, and many more. We have had, Microsoft first startup CTO, 𝗴𝗿𝗁𝗏, who came on the campus. He talked to students a lot. There have been unicorn startup founders who have visited the campus. So if you look at this, if these kind of people are mentoring and teaching our students from day one, they bring in their own real world experience. Whereas if you look at most of the places, the faculty have never stepped foot in the industry itself. And that is the reason, if you look at, and you can talk to any student if you want, you will see a stark difference in the quality, the level of the students that we have. We focus a lot on holistic development. In fact, our students, hosted one of the biggest tech and cultural festival, 𝗀𝗏𝗏, in the campus itself in their first year. There was Nikhil D'Souza, there was Rahul Dua who came to perform.
Wow.
Teams came from as far as Chennai and Mumbai to participate in this. Now what this leads is, and I have been from an IIT, and I've seen what a good campus life does to you, to your overall personality. What I've seen is these students have grown from boys and girls to men and women in just their first year because of these kind of things. So what I'm seeing, Kavach, is that Newton School of Technology is going to produce India's biggest startup founders, biggest tech leaders and researchers, with the kind of curriculum, with the kind of faculty that we have.
That's really very cool. Thank you so much for your time, Siddharth.
Thank you so much.
Now, in order for you people to genuinely consider Newton School of Technology, one of the most important things that you have to look at is their fees. Obviously, their fees in the Delhi NCR campus and the Pune campus is slightly different, but to give you a ballpark, here's the image that you can see on your screen right now. As you can see on the screen, the total payable amount for the first semester is 3,51,250. Then the second semester is 2,76,250, and likewise it goes on for all the different 8 semesters. Guys, this fee is inclusive of your tuition fees, hostel and mess fees, administration and technology fees, seat block fees, and a lot more. Like I had mentioned at the very start of this video, this problem is huge and cannot be solved overnight, which also makes the admission process of Newton School of Technology very, very competitive. See guys, in order for them to be really very successful, they cannot admit any Tom, Dick and Harry to their program. But because I had spent some quality time with the co-founder of Newton School of Technology, I did personally ask him for those special tips, tricks, strategies, hacks in order for you to slay the admission process. And this is what he had to say.
Siddharth, I strongly believe like an important driver for the success of Newton School of Technology is to get the right cohort. Because if a sahi banda campus mein aa gaya, then they will be doing really well. What are you doing in order to make sure that you select the right person?
Yeah. Before I talk about how we select the right person, let me talk about who the right person is. And we have talked to hundreds of people from the industry to create our admission process and select the right people. So what we have realized is, talking to so many people, if you want to be a great researcher, great entrepreneur in the future, or great tech leader, there are 2 very important things. So first is having the right aptitude. Second is having the right passion and motivation. So the combination of these 2, really aces it. So first we have an entrance exam. It's called as NSAT.
वो तो बहुत famous and that needs no introduction. In fact, in our videos also people how to prepare for NSAT, how do we clear it, I got rejected from NSAT, all of that.
Yeah, so इसमें हम 4 चीजें देखते हैं बच्चे की. One is the maths part, second is the logical skills, third is the reasoning ability, and fourth is basic English communication. ये 4 चीजें जिसमें right होती हैं. We select usually in an NSAT we select top 10 to 15% of the students. And then there's an interview which happens usually in person or online. And in interview we are primarily checking कि आप में वो passion है कि computer science को लेकर, आपका world view क्या है, how open to collaboration you are with other people. All these things we check apart from maths.
I think that's really very good. In fact, to be very honest, last year when I was talking to students, I came to know that the rejection rate is really very high. So you have made sure that you select like the right people.
Yeah. So Kavach, seats बहुत limited है and we are getting tons of application. The success of the first year has made Newton School of Technology really popular in student, and we are getting tens of thousands of applications for the test and the interviews.
Now Siddharth, for the benefit of all those people who are watching this video, if somebody really wants to ace the entrance test and the interview, कुछ 2-3 tips वगैरह बता दो कि यार लोगों का भला हो जाए.
तो पहले तो इतना लोड मत लो आप, है ना. Start preparing for it. We have provided mock interviews, we have provided mock questions, we have provided mock test preparation material. आप मैथ्स की अच्छे से तैयारी करके आओ, आप रीजनिंग स्किल्स की तैयारी करके आओ. एंड सेकेंडली स्पेशली आई सी इन इंटरव्यूज लोग बहुत नर्वस होकर आते हैं, उनको डर लगता है। बहुत बच्चे पहली बार लाइफ में इंटरव्यूज दे रहे होते हैं। आई वुड से बी कैजुअल, बी कंफर्टेबल, बी योर ओन सेल्फ। कुछ बनने की कोशिश मत करो, आप अपना नेचुरल सेल्फ जो भी आप बताओ, जो भी आपके व्यूज हैं आप बताओ, एंड यू बी फाइन।
एक वन मोर थिंग आई वांटेड टू चेक, हाउ मच डज द ट्रैक रिकॉर्ड ऑफ अ स्टूडेंट, मतलब जो बच्चा पास में क्या क्या कर चुका है अपने 10th 11th 12th में, क्या वो मैटर करता है कि यहाँ अगर वो आपको कन्विंस कर पा रहा है कि नहीं यार मेरे पास रिगर है, अभी तक मेरे पास अपॉर्चुनिटीज थी, आगे जाके मैं बहुत अच्छा करूंगा, क्या वो भी सिलेक्ट हो सकता है कि ओनली जिसने बहुत भाई कोई प्रोजेक्ट कर रखा है, कुछ इंटर्नशिप 11th 12th में कर रखी है, तो ओनली दोज गेट सिलेक्टेड?
सी डेफिनेटली जिनके प्रोजेक्ट्स वगैरह होते हैं, जिन्होंने काफ़ी कुछ लाइफ में कर रखा होता है, उनको एक स्ट्रॉन्ग एडवांटेज मिलता है इंटरव्यू में। बट ऐसा नहीं है कि आपको लाइफ में बहुत कुछ करा होगा तो ही आप सेलेक्ट होंगे। अगर आप ये दो चीज़ें सही से एस कर पाते हो, आप अपना मैथ्स बहुत अच्छे से दे पाते हो, आप एग्जाम अच्छे से स्कोर करते हो, और दूसरा इंटरव्यू आप बहुत नेचुरल सेल्फ में निकालते हो, कन्विंस करवाते हो इंटरव्यू को, तो आपका सिलेक्शन होता है।
तो मतलब फॉर ऑल दोस पीपल हु आर लुकिंग एट दिस वीडियो, अगर आप में रिगर है, अगर आप यू हैव दैट गट, बट अभी तक अपॉर्चुनिटीज नहीं मिली है, छोटे छोटे शहर से आते हैं, सो इफ यू कैन कन्विंस द इंटरव्यूअर्स एंड यू कैन गेट द सीट, राइट?
या एग्जांपल देता हूँ, मतलब इस साल के जो एडमिशन हो रहे हैं, देयर आर स्टूडेंट्स जो महीने का ऑलरेडी 2-3 लाख रुपए कमा रहे हैं फ्रीलांसर, एंड देयर आर फीमेल स्टूडेंट्स जो पहली फीमेल होंगी अपनी अपने पूरे गांव से, जो एक कॉलेज में जा रही हैं। तो दोनों एक्सपीरियंस स्टूडेंट्स हैं। वी डोंट केयर, वी हैव रिजेक्टेड पीपल जो लोग ऑलरेडी बहुत कुछ जानते भी हैं जस्ट बिकॉज ऑफ देयर एटीट्यूड, एंड वी हैव सिलेक्टेड पीपल जिनका कोई हिस्ट्री नहीं है, जिनको कोई कोडिंग नहीं आती, जस्ट बिकॉज उनका राइट एटीट्यूड और एप्टीट्यूड है।
So yes guys, that's about it for this particular video. Thank you so much for watching this video till the very end. I hope you liked all the important information that I had to give you about Newton School of Technology. Newton School of Technology's videos are very demanded on my channel. I hope you got all the information that you needed. In case if there's still any doubts, questions, queries, make sure you comment below so that I can reply. Guys, I've put out all the details about Newton School of Technology, their application process. Please check the link in the description below for that. The NSAT exam is happening very soon, so please appear for that and do your level best. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon. I'll see you all with another video. Take care guys, bye bye.